Hi, my name is Brianna, and I'm in Brittany Ramirez's 1301 class. My first day, I got there kind of early. I got there like 20 minutes early, and I had met these two girls outside, and we were waiting for the class to finish, and so we were like, wow, this is taking really long, and like class has already started, so like, what do we do? And then so finally we knocked, and we were late. We didn't know that was our class, and we were late, and I was very intimidated and scared because I felt like I had already ruined my first day. So yeah, but I didn't think the class was any different from, as like I went more to the classes, I didn't think it was that different from other classes that I had gone to at the university. So I thought it was pretty nice, actually. I actually liked that class. On my first assignment, it was the Anzaldúa preface reading and the reading response. So I just remember Anzaldúa, the reading being about Napantla and how my culture and my personal, I guess you would say personal, like, codes clash together, and it's just like a big ball of you, basically. It's just about your identity and your race and your sexuality and how these all come to play and make you uniquely you. I thought it was actually pretty different from most of the readings that I had ever done in any of my English classes before that. I usually do like we've never done those type of readings before. I don't know, we just like did kind of like regular schmegular type readings, or readings that didn't interest me at all. I thought this one was unique and different. So yeah. And basically the assignments and the readings and the reflections and synths and the in-class work, I thought these assignments really helped me grasp the readings that we would do at home, and I got a better understanding of them in class whenever like we actually all went, like, actually put our ideas together, and like we got everybody's input in it. And I thought I learned more about it when we were in class, because at home I saw it in one completely my perspective instead of somebody else, like others, or the feedback of others that I wasn't getting. So I learned that like not understanding everything was okay, and that these assignments taught me to view experiences in a different perspective. Like, for example, the Anzaldúa reading, like I never really thought of reading like that. I thought it was just like informative, or I don't know, something that like it didn't interest me, and I thought this one was just different, and I actually liked it a lot. Next I'm going to be talking about how, well, Anzaldúa helped me realize that my culture is part of my identity, and that these identities make me uniquely me. And the Brant taught me that sponsors aren't just organizations that pay for athletes to be sponsored by athletes. Like, these are people, these are active people in your life that influence you, either good or bad, to be a part of something, or to get a set of skills and learn about them, or just to like, they're not just materialistic things, they're basically like knowledge from somebody else. And I thought that was cool and different, and I understand like why they would say like sponsors. Like, I understand that now. I never really got that part. So yeah, and my predominant sponsors in my life are my parents. They influenced me a lot to be who I am today. So the so G changed my perspective on how I view myself. I didn't know that I didn't realize or recognize that I have I like accommodate myself to certain people that I talk to or I express myself with. I didn't know that like I could like I change not change myself, but like my how I present myself to others, I guess you can say. And I didn't know I was doing that until I read that I was like, oh wow, like I actually do that, and I didn't even realize it. Like I thought that was pretty cool that it was like right in front of me, and I never had the words to like say it. The impacts of collaboration. So I learned collaborating with others. You look at things from a different perspective, like I said, and how you may see something that they don't, or they may see something that you don't. So I learned this through the groups that we had in class, our peer reviews when we would exchange papers, and our workshops, and whenever I would go to the office hours and get feedback. So I thought that was pretty cool, and I never really had gone to actually this is the first class I had ever gone to office hours for, so I thought that was pretty cool too. And how the collaboration also impacts how I work with fellow employees at my work at EMT to complete a certain goal. So that we all work together, and we all help each other in different ways that I didn't even know that we had to. We were, I don't know, not separated, but like I guess it helped me like be more a part of like bind with the group, I guess. So yeah, and then I learned a lot about myself personally in this class, which is very different because I usually don't. I just learn about like biology or something, or I don't know, like history, and I learned about myself like as a person, which I thought was very different from any other English class that I had ever been a part of or been in. So I thought that was cool. Like your way of teaching was very different from anything that had been taught before, and I thought it was very unique. And so I feel like they shaped me. I feel like I learned about myself and how everything I've come across has impacted me in my life, and as well as the people around me. And so yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, and so writing about myself, I learned it's not that easy as it sounds. It's actually a lot harder than it seems. Or maybe I just don't know how to write about myself. I don't know. But whenever I was doing the project 2, that was actually pretty hard. It was pretty different. I don't know. I never really had to write about myself, only like in my resumes and stuff, but this was like totally a different aspect of writing about myself, especially like 6 pages long. So that was very different. I felt so, I don't know, I felt like the paper was too much about me. It opened my eyes as a person. I actually like saw myself differently, and I thought that was unique, that an English class could change so much about yourself. So I'm actually very grateful to you, Ms. Ramirez, because these readings, I didn't know they would impact me in such a way that it would just impact me in any way. Actually, I always just thought reading as kind of boring, and as something I had to do for a class to pass and get the grade, and then go to my next class and pass and get the grade and pass and get the grade. So I'm very grateful that you found a way to make it interesting and just change my perspective of English overall. Thank you.